Yes. Okay. And here is one beautiful hypothesis where two childs are talking to each other. So what we have done, like we have written down the dialogues on the screen. So just read those dialogues and just try to imagine the situation. And here we go. Yes, like how was the video? Tears in the eyes, talking with the baby, tears in the eyes. You mothers are the creator. Please understand the power of mother, and throughout the journey of these 3 days, we are going to understand what power being a mother you guys are having, right? And that what how to utilize that particular power in a positive manner to instill good values, ethics, moralities, and to have happy, healthy, sanskari and intelligent child. That what we are going to understand throughout this 3 days journey. So are you guys ready for that? Are you guys ready for amazing workshop? 3 days free Garbh Sanskar workshop by Team Majestic Garbh Sanskar. Yes. So if you guys are ready, please turn the cameras on, smile on the faces, because I want that sort of commitment, because this is going to be the 1 hour session on a daily basis, right? But to attend this session, we have not charged anything. But the thing that we are looking for from you guys are smile on the faces, because nobody likes sulking faces, right? Even your child is not liking your sulking face. So smile on our faces, and without interruption, without any sort of disturbance, like try to attend this particular session consciously. So don't lie down and attend the session. This is not the movie show which is going on, which you can just lie down and attend. This is workshop where two-way communication is going to happen. So whenever I am asking the question, I am expecting some sort of reply in the chat box from you guys, right? Because same we are going to ask from the baby after 5 years. Because whenever, after 5 years, we are going to send our baby to the school, then we will expect what? Our baby should participate in every activity. But right now, being a mother, being a pregnant mother, you guys are not participating actively. Then how can you expect from your baby to participate in future? Ultimately, your baby is learning through you, from your emotions, whatever state of mind you are having right now. From that state of mind, your baby is learning. And that's what we are going to understand throughout the journey of 3 days. And let us go into the day 1 session of Garbh Sanskar workshop. So pregnancy is one of the most beautiful time, isn't it? And that comes with the lots of roller coaster drive. Lots of physical issues you might have, like you might be having some sort of back pain, swelling issue, mood swing, nausea, vomiting, and many more. You might be surrounded by negative environment, stress could be there are lots of issues, lots of questions could be there. What is to be eat, what is not to be eat, what is to be done, what is not to be done. Don't worry about everything. We are going to cover everything in the journey of 3 days session. But before getting into 3 days session, let me ask you the simple question. What is your objective of attending this workshop? Why you are here? What you want from me? Yes, what is your objective? In a one line, I want an answer from you guys, like why you are attending this session. Yes. Just think for a minute and answer me in the chat box. Okay. To know what is Garbh Sanskar, great. To create a wonderful child in the womb, okay. To know about Garbh Sanskar, exactly understand what is Garbh Sanskar, to make my journey productive, okay, connecting with the child, good faith, to give the good sanskar to our child in the womb, learn, okay, for knowledge purpose, know about Garbh Sanskar, for positivity, for betterment. I want to be the peaceful state of mind. I wanted to enjoy my pregnancy like festival. Okay, great. Means I have started receiving lots of answers over here. How to be happy in the pregnancy, to know about Garbh Sanskar, to enjoy the pregnancy, means mothers are giving me, different answers over here. Okay, great. So like utilizing time in positive way, okay, to have our ancient Vedic Sanskar, okay, new concept, that is why I'm here. Okay, great. So I have started receiving lots of answers. If I would summarize all the answers, then I think, these are the 2 points that comes out. And I am going to cover these 2 things only in 3 days journey. First thing is that what is the goal, main goal of, pregnant mother, and what is my goal over here throughout the 3 days course. Basically, I'm going to teach you the technique which is going to help you to enjoy your pregnancy in a positive and joyful manner. And enjoying the pregnancy in a positive and joyful manner will produce and will give the results of happy, healthy, sanskari and intelligent child. So is there any mother who is having some different goal than that, this particular goal? If you are having any other goal, or if you are looking for any other thing than this, like to enjoy the pregnancy in a positive and joyful manner, and to have happy, healthy, sanskari and intelligent child, if you are having any other goal, then these sessions are not for you. And if you are also having the same goal, just like the goal which is written on the slide, then this 3 days journey is for you. So this is going to be the 3 days workshop, and this is going to be free of cost. Okay, we are not going to charge anything. So today's session started at 2:50, but from tomorrow we are going to start the session sharp on 2:20. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow, that would be 2:20. Timing would be 2:20. So please not make a note of that. Okay, whatever link you have clicked today to join the session, same link will be there, and it should be participated by both mother and father, because baby is a joint responsibility. Mother used to carry the baby in the womb, whereas father used to carry the baby in the mind. So if possible, like invite your husband as well to join the session for 1 hour. That is going to be the 1 hour session on a daily basis, right? And if you're not, like, you all are like joined from the WhatsApp group only, and the only commitment that I am looking for from you guys is disturbance free timing of 1 hour. Like whatever distractions you might have, just get rid from those distractions, and this 1 hour is your me time, your and your baby's me time, right? So it is a V time. So during V time, like, I don't want you to get disturbed by any external forces, right? So this dedicated 1 hour I am expecting from you guys. And yes, those who are planner, they can also attend the workshop for the knowledge purpose, right? We are going to discuss few things for planners as well. Okay, now throughout this 3 day, what exactly we are going to learn? So today, day 1, we are going to understand ancient science about Garbh Sanskar and few activities for IQ development. If you want better IQ of your baby, then which kind of activity to be practiced, that I am going to teach you today. On day 2, we are going to understand about modern science, like what modern science says about Garbh Sanskar. With scientific proof, I am going to teach you with benefits of Garbh Sanskar and few emotional quotient development activity, which is going to help you to connect with your baby, right? For emotional bond establishment, that would be useful. On day 3, on final day, we are going to discuss about spiritual quotient related activity, as well as we are going to discuss about diet, yoga, and how you can continue practicing this activity throughout pregnancy to have happy, healthy, and sanskari child, right? So this is the 3 days journey, and by saying that, let us begin the journey now. Before getting into the knowledge of Garbh Sanskar, let us try to understand what is the importance of Indian culture. Because the knowledge of Garbh Sanskar has been derived from ancient Indian culture. This knowledge has been derived from the scriptures, which was written thousands of years back. So being a person of 21st century, how would I believe something which is written thousands of years back? Why should I believe? Is it really relevant with the modern age and modern era? Can I apply the same knowledge today as well? So let us first try to understand whether the Indian culture was that powerful or not. So let us try to first understand with a few examples. And for that, I would like to invite Hanumanji, Lord Hanuman. Means everybody knows that, like, when Hanumanji was child, like, he saw the sun, and he felt like that is a fruit, and he jumped from the window to grab that particular fruit. And that line was written in Hanuman Chalisa like this way: Jug Sahastra Yojan par panu, Lilyo tani tahi madur phal jano. Means Jug Sahastra Yojan per Bhanu. Bhanu means sun, right? So what is the, from where exactly Bhanu is located? Jug Sahasra Yojan. So this Hanuman Chalisa was written by whom? Goswami Tulsidas ji. And when Hanuman Chalisa was written? Hanuman Chalisa was written in 15th century. In which era? That was written in 15th century. Now let me present you one fact. Distance between Earth and Sun was discovered in 17th century, 200 years after the Hanuman Chalisa was written. After 200 years, right? Now, what is the significance of this particular line over here? Why am I discussing this? Jug Sahasra Yojan par Bhanu. What does that mean? One Jug, that is equals to 12,000 years. One Sahasra means 1,000, and one Yojan equals to 8 mile. Jug Sahasra Yojan per Bhanu means if you are going to multiply these 3 terms, Jug, Sahasra, and Yojan, that is going to give me some figure, 96,000,000 miles. And if I would convert these miles into kilometer, then I would get 1536,000,000 kilometer. This is the exact distance between Sun and Earth. You can Google it. How could one poet judge the distance between Earth and Sun 200 years back than the actual discovery? How good? Was he the aeronautical scientist? He was just a poet, and he was taking reference from scriptures. So our scriptures has got exact distance written between sun and earth thousands of years back, which scientists have discovered in 17th century. This is the culture that I am talking about. Isn't it amazing? Or isn't it eye-opening? Let me present you another fact just for your knowledge. Like the temple that you are seeing on the screen, that is Kundakam Vadakunath Swami temple, that is located in Thrissur, Kerala. Now, this is one of the accepted site by the UNESCO World Heritage Site, right? And the structure was 1,600 years old. The structure of the temple was built up in 1,600 years back. Now, another fact: X-ray machine were invented in 1895. So MRI, CT scan, that comes after in 19th century, through which humans started looking into the human body. What exactly going on in the body? If we wanted to analyze, we have X-ray, MRI, CT scan, sonography. These are the technologies, right? So that these technologies discovered in 19th century. Now, let me show you something. What is this? Can you tell me what is this? You can write the answer in the chat box. I am waiting for the answer. Yes. What do you see? Okay, eggs, sperm, fertilization process, womb, right? Baby's development in the womb, isn't it? Now, I'm showing you these snaps. These snaps are from the temple which was built 1,600 years back. Kundakam Vadakunath Swami temple. And this is nothing, this is carving. This carving has been done on the wall made up by stones. So stones have this sort of carving where, in which month, what sort of baby's development is going on. In first month, how baby is looking like. In second month, how baby is looking like. In third month, how it is looking like. What is the process of fertilization, how sperms look, how eggs look. Everything is carved on these stones of the temple, which was made 1,600 years back. Means the modern science could able to figure out the things in 19th century. And our scientists, I would call them scientists only, right? Rishi Muni, sagas, they were complete scientists and they were having this particular knowledge before even discovery of X-ray machines. So this is the culture. This is the Indian ancient culture. So do you understand how advanced our culture was? If these two facts are eye-opening, I have got hundreds of such facts which proves the things which were written thousands of years back, that is, we can associate and relevant in today's era as well. If it is eye-opening for you, type EO in the chat box. I want some answers from you guys. If it is eye-opening for you, type EO in the chat box, because the knowledge of Garbh Sanskar is also derived from such Indian ancient culture. So before talking about Garbh Sanskar, you should have clear thought. That doesn't mean that if it is discovered thousands of years back, that doesn't mean that that is not applicable to today's era and today's age. So please try to understand. This is the richness of our Indian culture. So same way, Garbh Sanskar is also derived from our Indian ancient scriptures. And Garbh Sanskar is nothing. It is a principle. It is a principle. Just like 1 + 1 = 2, it is a principle. Nobody can challenge that, right? For example, gravity, it is a principle. Nobody can challenge that. If somebody from you is saying that I don't believe in Newton and I don't believe in gravity, and if you would go to the 7th floor and if you would try to jump from the 7th floor, where would you go? First, you would go to the down and then Ram Nam Satya, isn't it? So it doesn't matter whether you believe in gravity or not, gravity will work. So same way, doesn't matter whether you know Garbh Sanskar or you don't know Garbh Sanskar, whether you believe in Garbh Sanskar, whether you don't believe in Garbh Sanskar, Garbh Sanskar will work without even knowing. Even everybody from you is right now following the Garbh Sanskar. Garbh Sanskar is a principle, it is a universal law. And you might be wondering that, sir, we have started attending the, getting the knowledge of Garbh Sanskar today itself. How could we follow the Garbh Sanskar? Let me tell you, whenever you give the good news at your home, like you are expecting a baby, you started receiving some instructions from surroundings, from your relatives, from your elders, like now you should take care of good diet, think positive, keep the photo of Bal Gopal in your room, do not go in the stressful environment, whatever bad habits you are having, refrain from those bad habits. Have you started receiving such instructions from your elders? Any kind of this kind of instructions? If you have received any kind of such instructions, just type yes in the chat box. Start reading good books. Now you should indulge into good activity. Everybody has started receiving the instruction. These instructions are nothing. It is the practical way to practice Garbh Sanskar. And we Indian have been following Garbh Sanskar since ages without actually knowing what is Garbh Sanskar. Because everything is included in our customs and rituals. You are getting it? But after knowing the right and correct knowledge, why you are doing that? Because sometimes whenever we are receiving the instruction from the elders, for example, mother-in-law, told you, like, start reading good books now. Now, as mother-in-law told you that or instructed you that, you are not going to follow it. You are getting the point. But you are not knowing what loss you are making to the child. So basically, like, what are the benefits of following such instructions? That's what we are going to understand. But ultimately, we Indians have been following such things since ages, and result of that, we can see, NASA, Microsoft, IBM, Intel, Xerox, Google, name any company, Indians are ruling there, right? Because whatever qualities, inherent qualities that Indians are having, that nobody there in the world has that thing. So that is why the contribution of Indian is more in entire world. That is the reason. Knowingly or unknowingly, we guys are following the tradition. We guys are following the Garbh Sanskar. And indirectly, we are instilling good values in our child. So if without knowing, if we are getting this result, what if you guys are properly understand it, systematically follow it, and then apply it? That would be miracle. That would be miracle. The knowledge of Garbh Sanskar is actually written in some scriptures, Charak Samhita, Susut Samhita, Kashyap Samhita, Garbhopanishad. And if you would notice over here, I have written down the years in which year it was written. Like Charak Samhita was written 2200 years back. Garbhopanishad, the entire Upanishad on Garbha Vigyan, that was written 4000 years back. Now, 4000 years back, BC 2000 years, I'm talking about. At that time, nobody in this world was that literate to write the Upanishads. Not even any Western country. You take it. And our Rishi Muni had written down the scriptures like this way. And let me tell you, Garbhopanishad contains entire Garbh science, womb science, like in which month what is to be done, what is not to be done, what kind of development is happening. And if you would compare the findings of Garbhopanishad with modern scientific research, then it is exactly matching. Isn't it amazing? So the knowledge of Garbh Sanskar is written down over here, but that knowledge was given into the Sanskrit language. And you and me, nobody could able to actually interpret Sanskrit language, right? Means I have presented one shloka over here that is written in Susut Samhita, chapter number 10, Sarir Sthanam. Can anyone able to read it and interpret it? Can explain me the meaning of that? Because the knowledge of Garbh Sanskar is in Sanskrit, in our scripture. What exactly it is written? Can anyone? Yes, no? Everybody saying no? Okay, I have a translated version of this particular sloka, which was written 2500 years back. And what this sloka is saying, you also read along with me, right? I am presenting you the translation of this sloka. So as per this particular sloka, what this sloka is saying, during pregnancy, it is important to maintain a joyful and positive atmosphere. wear clean and white garments, engage in auspicious activity, worshipping deities, and showing respect to the gurus. Avoid touching unclean and deformed individuals for orders and negative sites that can create disturbance. Refrain from speaking or listening improper things, consuming bamboo swords or overcooked foods. Avoid going to the outside, stayed in deserted house, visiting cremation grounds, seeking shelter under trees, and let go the anger and fear. Stay away from garbage and crowded places. Avoid lifting heavy weights and speak loudly. Avoid frequent oily massage, rubbing the body with the floor, and exerting the body excessively. Maintain a comfortable and moderate sleeping position and sit. Choose food that please the mind, is sweet in taste, and is prepared with the ingredients that enhance the digestive fire. Follow this guideline from beginning of pregnancy until childbirth. I think everything is explained what is to be done in the pregnancy and what is not to be done in the pregnancy. I think you guys are receiving same instructions from the elders. Even elders are not knowing that these instructions are given into the Sushrut Samhita 2500 years back, and we guys are inheriting those instructions generations to generations, in the form of customs, in the form of rituals. Even these instructions are perfectly matching with the modern scientific fact that I will present you tomorrow. Tomorrow I am going to present you research papers. And these research papers are also saying that you should stay away from the disturbance. You should, you need not be angry during pregnancy. You should have smile on your faces. Be in a positive and joyful environment. Even modern research, modern scientific research also says the same thing which our scriptures are saying. Even let me present you another sloka over here. Vyakulit mansa khajja khubja vamna bhavanti. This is the sloka from Garbhopanishad, and it is saying that if you are agitated, if you are living in a stressful and negative environment, then you are ultimately harming your baby. You are making an harm. You may invite premature delivery in that case. That is not good. And that is why I have been telling you, like, keep smiling, at least smile for the sake of your baby's development, right? Because nobody likes sulking faces, neither me, your baby, nor your baby, right? So these are the things that is written into the, our scripture. So as per the scripture, if I would define what exactly Garbh Sanskar means, Garbh Sanskar is a lifestyle of a pregnant mother. It is not tantra mantra, reading some mantra. That is not Garbh Sanskar at all. Garbh Sanskar, as per our scripture, it is a lifestyle of a pregnant mother. What kind of lifestyle I am talking about? It is positive, joyful, virtuous, and stress-free lifestyle of a pregnant mother. That is what called Garbh Sanskar. And if I'm talking about lifestyle, if I'm using this term, lifestyle, what does that mean? Lifestyle has to be lived on a daily basis. So if somebody is saying that, once in a while I am going to attend your class, or once in a while I am going to practice Garbh Sanskar, that is never gonna help you guys. Lifestyle means what? You have to practice that kind of life on a daily basis until you deliver the baby. As simple as that. That is what lifestyle. So Garbh Sanskar, once again, it is a principle and it is a lifestyle of pregnant mother. Positive, joyful, virtuous, and stress-free lifestyle of the pregnant mother. So if the definition of Garbh Sanskar is clear to you, what exactly Garbh Sanskar as per Indian ancient scripture, just do let me know yes in the chat box from you guys. If it is clear up to this particular point, just type yes in the chat box so that we can go ahead with the next points. This is what the theoretical portion that what I taught you, right? Now I'm going to get into the practical portion. What activities to be done? If it is clear to you, okay, great. So everybody's saying clear. Okay, great. Few mammas are still reluctant to answer. Type yes. They are feeling lazy to give me the answer. Yes in the chat box. After 5 years, do not expect your child to answer whenever you are scolding on them. Because child is getting from you only whatever your thoughts, actions, and emotions. are having from those emotions and actions, your child is learning. Okay. Yeah, Shefali, we will discuss why agitation is harmful tomorrow with the scientific research. Because whenever you are in a negative mood, whenever you are in stressful environment, that releases some sort of stress hormones, and which is not good for the baby's development. That is why. Okay. Now, basically, when we announced this particular 3 days free Garbh Sanskar workshop, we started receiving many doubts from you guys. Many of you have had messages like, is it really going to be the 3 days free workshop? Because in this world, people are charging 5,000 rupees for 1 day, 2 days, or 3 days workshops, right? So are you guys really going to conduct this session at free of cost? So that sort of doubts we are having. Let me tell you why we are conducting this, why we are conducting this workshop at free of cost, and who we are. I will take a minute to explain our motto. What we feel is, education should not be commercialized. And the knowledge of Garbh Sanskar is an essential knowledge that is to be followed by every pregnant mother. But they are, facing some difficulties to get the right knowledge. So we have taken up it as a mission to spread the knowledge at free of cost. Like whosoever wants to know this amazing knowledge of Garbh Sanskar, we will give that knowledge at free of cost. And by practicing that, ultimately what we want better society, better nation, and better world. So with this motto, we have been, doing this work of spreading the knowledge of Garbh Sanskar at free of cost, and we are not going to charge it. This is completely free workshops for 3 days, right? And we are Team Majestic Garbh Sanskar, and we have been doing this particular work since 2008, and till date we have guided more than 2.5 million pregnant mothers. Till date we have guided these many mothers at free of cost, with the knowledge of Garbh Sanskar, right? So we are the co-founders. I am one of the founder, Hardik Upadhyay, in front of you, and will be there with you for next 3 days, right? And our work was praised by many great personalities, including PM Narendra Modi. What our goal, ultimately our goal is to create the better, based and civilized society through the knowledge of Garbh Sanskar and parenting. And for that, we have got lots of appreciation in lots of media as well. Like till date, we have been featured in more than 75 medias, including Radio Mirchi, Times of India, Hindustan Times, you name it, you simply name it. Okay, so that is why we have been conducting this particular workshop at free of cost. Okay, so that's it as far as theoretical portion of today's session is concerned. Our session used to be divided into two portions. Initial portion would be theoretical knowledge sharing portion, and second half would be the practical portion, like what activities to be done by the pregnant mother for the holistic development of the child. That's what I am going to teach you, right? So now we are into that particular portion. So I want you to take note pen and start participating in the activity. So today we are going to practice the activity for IQ development. Okay, I missed the chat actually. Thanks a lot for praising our efforts. Thank you everyone. Yes. Okay. So today we are going to learn how to work on IQ. IQ stands for what? IQ stands for what? Intelligent quotient. And everybody wants to have intelligent baby, right? So to develop better IQ, what kind of activities can be practiced during pregnancy? There are 3 activities. So you simply note down. First is the left brain development activity. Second is right brain development activity. And third are some videos that would also be helpful to you for the IQ development, right? So that's what I am going to teach you. And practically, we are going to practice all these activities, right? So now, before getting into the brain development, let us try to understand brain science. There are 2 portions of the brain, left brain and right brain. Left brain used to control the right body portion, and right brain used to control the left body portion. Now, you might be wondering, do we really have 2 brains? I am going to prove it. Okay, but before that, let me explain you. Left brain, those who are having good left brain and left brain powerful, they are good in maths, logic, programming, thinking in word. They are having good control on the language. So these qualities are good in the left brain dominant people. And those who are having right brain dominant, they are good in arts, artistic thing, thinking in pictures, painting, drawing, decoration, music, acting. They are good in that. So right brain is associated with artistic stuff, creativity, right? Whereas left brain is associated with maths, logic, puzzles, that kind of stuff. Now you must be wondering, sir, do we really have two brains, two different brains? So for that, I want you to turn on the camera first. Let us practice one activity and let us demonstrate the things. We have two different brains and two brains, left brain controlling right body portion, right brain is controlling left body portion. So I want you to turn on the cameras. Come on, mamas. Yes, show some enthusiasm. You know, whatever enthusiasm you guys are expecting from your future child, at least you should show half of that right now, right? So yes, turn on the cameras. Yes, I want you to turn on the cameras because nobody would like to talk with the logo, because whenever you are not turning on the camera, I am simply talking with the logo, and people likes to connect with people, not with the logo, right? So please understand my situation as well. Yeah, and whether you are having smile on your faces or not, that I wanted to check it out. Because after understanding what is Garbh Sanskar, at least your baby can expect smile from your faces. Forget about me, right? Okay, so now, what you need to do, just raise your right hand. Just raise your right hand, everyone. Yes, just raise your right hand and make imaginary circle using right hand in there, like this way. Make imaginary circle. Is it happening? Is it happening? Right? Okay, great. Now raise your left hand and make imaginary square using left hand, like this way. Is it working? Is it done? Okay. Now simultaneously from right hand make a circle and from left hand make a square simultaneously, both simultaneously. Yes, try to do that. Simultaneously, consciously, just focus on your both hand. What is happening? What is happening over here? You know, Shruti, Nivedita, what is happening? You guys are smiling. What is happening? Not happening. Means simultaneously it is not happening. If it is circle, then it is circle. If it is square, then it is square. But circle and square combinedly, this is not happening. It's not possible. Ulta pulta ho gaya, you know, something like that. Both hand does not do the same thing. Your hands are not listening your instructions. How can you expect your baby is going to listen you? Your husband is going to listen you. Your hands are not following your instructions. Okay, what you can do tonight, like you can practice same activity with your husband, just to make him understand the science of left brain and right brain. So these two brains are working differently. Have you got it? That is the point that I want you to understand. Right? Now, let us get into the actual activities, left brain and right brain development activities, right? Okay. So yes, but how many of you are going to practice this with your husband? How many of you are going to practice this with the husband? You know? Okay. Yes. So yes, so many mothers are saying that yes, you are going to practice this game with the husband, left brain and right brain synchronization activity. Okay, now if you are given a chance, on which brain you would like to work upon? On left brain of your baby or right brain of your baby? On which brain you would like to work upon? Now everyone started saying both. Means I have not given you the option of both. Why are you giving me the left or right rather than giving me the answer of left or right? You guys are saying that you wanted to work upon, most of you are saying that you wanted to work upon both. Means those who are the great personalities, those who happen to be the great personalities, those people were having both left and right brain almost equally functioning. You know, even though they were good at science, they were good at arts or creativity, right? So basically right now there is a chance like you can work upon both. So let us better to work upon both, rather than being choosy to go for the left brain only. Let us work on right brain development activities as well. Even though you are not good at creativity, you can work upon. Let me tell you, even though you are not having some qualities, you can instill those qualities in your child. Tomorrow I am going to teach you how. Right? By practicing those activities, by practicing those kind of lifestyle, you can do that. As simple as that. It is not a rocket science. Right? So let us start practicing activity, lab brain puzzles. Yes. So here is one puzzle for you guys. 1 plus 4 equals to 5, 2 plus 5 equals to 12, 3 plus 6 equals to 21. What would be 8 plus 8 plus 11 equals to? Yes, give me the answer. I am waiting for the answer from you guys. You can give me the answer in the chat box. Just think and answer. Okay, 40, 19, 96, 40. Whenever you are giving the answer, give me the logic as well. By what logic you are saying that? Why 40? Why 19? Why 96? Simple puzzle I am talking. Okay, simple puzzle. Yes. Okay. Yeah. In between, like you might have some questions in your mind. So please keep note down those questions. On the third day, we are going to discuss about all the questions, because this 3 days course is designed in such a manner so that everything will be clear as and when we are going to uncover the new topics. Right? So please bear with me. And over here, like we will simply involve in the activity. Yes. How come 40, 96? Yes, I have started receiving few answers over here. 5, 12, 21, 19, 40, 96. How come 96, 96, 42? Yes, come on, mamas. At least give it a try. Give it a try. Even though you are wrong, you need not to worry about that. I am not taking right now UPSC examination, and I am not going to, fail you guys. Don't worry about that. Everybody will pass if you are attempting it. Why am I saying that? Because that doesn't matter. Purpose of solving this particular puzzle is not to get the correct answer. If you are getting correct answer, then that is good. But the purpose of solving the puzzle during pregnancy is whenever you are involved in some activity that releases some sort of positive hormones, and that helps in better brain development. So even though you are not getting correct answer, you need not to worry about that. Right? Okay. Yes. So now I have received many answers. Let me, many of you have given me the correct answer. Let me explain you the logic. Yes. Many mothers have given me the correct answer. The logic behind this puzzle is simple. Yeah. What is the logic? Whatever two numbers are there, regardless of that plus sign, do multiplication. So 1 multiplied by 4. And then do addition with the first number, whatever result you are getting. So 1 multiplied by 4, 4 plus 1, that becomes 5. 2 multiplied by 5, 10 plus 2 becomes 12. 3 multiplied by 6, 18 plus 3 becomes 21. Same way, 11 8s are 88 plus 8, that becomes 96. That is the logical puzzle. Actually, one of the mother is asking why we have to do the cross instead of plus, because it is a logical puzzle. We have to find out the logic, what is hidden behind that, what is the hidden message behind that. Okay, so that was the logic of this particular puzzle. Okay, now, yes, okay, great. Now, can you find out the missing number? Right now, what we are doing? We are practicing lab brain activity. Yes, we are doing lab brain activity. Can you find out the missing number from this sequence? Yes, now just take a minute. I am waiting for the answer. Okay, great. So 26 is the missing number. Okay, what more we can do to develop the lab brain? Yeah. Here is another third puzzle. Let us practice another puzzle. How come I get answer 4 by adding 8 into 8? 8 plus 8 equals to 4. How it could be possible? Can you give me the logic? Yes, square, no square root. No square root. Yeah. 8 divided by 4 plus 8 divided by 4. And that becomes 4. Okay. But if we are adding divide by 4, so 4 divided by 4, that would be the answer. That we have to add on left and right both sides as far as mathematical rules are concerned. Yes. Okay, 16 divided by 4, but how come? How come 16 divided by 4? I want to make this equation true without changing the sign plus and without adding square root kind of thing. I wanted to make it true. I wanted to make this equation true. How could I able to do that? Yes, 8 plus 8 divided by 4. Still, just think. Have try to think in with different perspective. Yes. 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 Chef Ali has given me the correct answer over here. 8 a.m. means clock time, 8 a.m. plus 8 hours, that becomes 4. Isn't it right? 8 a.m. plus 8 hours. If you are going to add 8 hours into 8, then what will be the answer? It would be the 4 p.m. Right? So that is the correct logic of this particular puzzle. Okay. Now, yeah, can you answer this question? During which month do people sleep the least? Okay, April, Feb, April, November. Okay, February, November, April. Okay. The correct answer is what? Correct answer is what? February. Because February has got 28 nights only. In leap year, that has got 29. Otherwise, like least number of nights are there in February. So least people are going to sleep least. Sorry. Yeah. Now, what would be there? What would be there? In place of question mark, what will be there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and question mark. What will be the answer over here? Yes. Now everybody has started saying what? Yes, many of you are knowing the answer. That is great. But few are saying that 8, 9, 6. 6 is not the answer. Yeah, 77. Okay. 7, 6. No. Yes, many of mother have given me the correct answer on the spot. The correct answer is what? R. R stands for real. Just imagine this box with the, try to simulate with this one is quite simple. What would be there in place of question mark? What would be there in place of question mark? Okay, 15. What else? Yes, mamas, come on. I'm waiting for the answer. Yes. Okay, great. 15. Okay. So it is simply a number of, multiplication between the adjacent numbers. So basically for left brain development, you can solve such sort of mathematical puzzle. You can play Sudoku, crossword, chess, any brain games, brain teasers. That kind of stuff would helpful for you to develop the left brain of the baby. So if it is clear to you, just type L into the chat box for left brain development activity. If left brain activities are clear to you, just type L in the chat box so that we can go ahead with the right brain development activities. Okay, great, excellent. Yes. Now, for right brain development, we can go through various activities. For example, thinking and observation activities. Like on the screen, you are having 5 persons. Yes. Yes, Sumedha, this kind of activities, as I told, whenever we are practicing some activities, it is going to release some hormones which are good for baby's brain development. That is the logic behind that. Okay, so that is why you should practice such sort of activities. Yeah, so over here on the screen you have got 5 persons. Now you need to answer me, who is lefty and why? What is the reason behind that? Just think and answer me. Everybody started saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that way. No, you have to answer me with the logic. Okay, so 4, 3, 4, 5. Okay, great. 5. Okay, no one is lefty. Okay, great. So few mothers have given me the correct answer. I am not yet disclosing what is the correct answer, but yes, still everyone can try. Everyone can try out the answer. Thinking and observation activity. Apply logic. Apply some logic. Yes. So let me reveal the answer. For example, person number one. Person number one has holded the hammer with the right hand. So his righty means right hand is more dominant, right? Person number two has holded the cutter with the right hand. So he is righty. Person number three is writing with the right hand. So obviously person number three is righty. Person number four is clicking using the right hand. So person number four is also a righty. Person number five. Now what he has done, he has holded the tray or plate with the right hand. So he can serve using the left hand. Now, if you are lefty, then you will serve with using the left hand. If you are righty, then you will serve using the right hand. So by this logic, person number five is lefty. Right? Great. So yes, great. Now, next activity, thinking and observation activity. How many images you can find out from this particular tree image? Yeah. How many images and who are these guys? How many faces you can find out? 6, 8, 4. Try to get as many faces you can. Yes. First find out the number and then find out the names. Okay, 8, 9. Come on, mamas. Yes. Think and observe. Can anyone give me the names as well? Yes, Nehru ji, Gandhi ji, Indira ji. Okay. What about others? What about others? Who are they? Okay, Bhagat Singh, freedom fighters. Okay, Lokmanya Tilak. Okay, Subhash Chandra Bose. Okay, great. Lala Lajpat Rai. Nice. Okay, Lal Bahadur Shastri. Okay, great. Great. Okay. Manmohan Singh. Somebody is saying that. No, Manmohan Singh is not there. Okay. Okay, Vallabh Bhai. Okay. Rajiv Gandhi is there. Yes, definitely. Okay. Yeah, by the time you were answering, I took a sip of, tea. Yeah. Okay, great. So here is the answer. How many circles are there? How many circles are there? Can you just count and do let me know? So I have just highlighted the circle so that it would be easy for you. Whatever name you have given, like those names are correct. Okay. Yeah, 10. 10 is the correct answer. Thinking and observation activity whenever we are doing, that helps in right brain development of the baby. Is that fine? Okay. Now, can you find out the mistake from this image? Yes. Can you find out the mistake from this particular image? Yeah. Anyone? Anyone? Come on, mama, show some enthusiasm. We are doing right brain development activity. If we wanted to develop left and right both, we have to practice left and right brain development activities all together. And that too on a daily basis, because this is lifestyle, right? So try to do one left brain activity, one right brain activity on a daily basis. So everybody has started giving me the answer. There is some mistake in 13 number. And what is the mistake? Number 1 is upside down. Number 1 is upside down. So that is the mistake, right? Great. So that is right brain development activity. Yes. Next activity, right brain development. Whenever we are making something from paper or anything, for example, making, origami activity, then that would also help you to develop the right brain development activity. So what I want those who are there on the Zoom meeting, I want you to turn on the camera, take a piece of paper and make a paper plane. Make a paper plane and show it on the camera. Yes. And those who are not, like those who are at office and it is not possible for you to turn on the cameras, don't worry, but do this activity. Please start making paper plane right now live. Right now live, start making paper plane. Yes, I am waiting for the answer. Come on. And those who are done with the activity, please type done in the chat box. Those who are done, yes, now I have started observing, you guys have started making the plane. Once you are done, just do let me know. Try to make something, anything. If you could not able to do paper plane, then also that is fine. Try to do anything. Yeah. Okay. Marina, done. Okay, great. Okay. I can see Mama's making paper plane over here. Okay, done. Khushbu done. Jayeta done. Swarna Swarupa done. One mother named iPhone, like mother's name is not iPhone, obviously, but she has not renamed herself. So that is done. Ajin done, Rina done, Jyoti done. Okay, Shital done. I can see that. Okay, great. Okay, those who are on cam, I can observe you guys, and it would be easy for me to recognize like you are done. Okay, Gayatri Patil done. Okay, great. Then yes, Jyoti done. Okay, who else are done with making paper plane? Okay, Shahiba done. Okay, great. Okay, I can see many done. Shweta done. Okay, great. So now what I want, on the count of 3, 2, 1, all of us are going to make it fly. Right? Come on, get yourself ready to fly your plane. Yes. 3, get in the position. Please. Whatever you have made, just get in the position. 3, 2, 1, fly. Yeah, I can see beautiful smile on your faces now, when was the last time you guys made a paper plane? Can anyone type in the chat box? When was the last time you made a paper plane? Yes. Yeah. Childhood, school days, many years back, childhood. So we have recalled the childhood memories, right? And whenever we are doing some activity which recalls us the childhood memory, that gives us the sense of satisfaction, and that help us to get rid from stress, right? So these are the right brain development activity. What else you can do for the right brain development? You can do painting or drawing. And today I'm going to give you the homework for that. What you need to do in a homework, like after completion of session, by 10 a.m. tomorrow, prepare one drawing with the theme of Garbhsanskar, pregnancy, positive pregnancy. On that particular theme, make a drawing, pour the color, like, try to make it attractive. Write down your name and date and just share it to us on the admin's number. On the admin's number of your group, you can share that particular painting. But this is the homework that you are going to do for your baby's right brain development, right? So painting or drawing kind of activity can be helpful for you guys. So how many of you are going to send me the painting? Yes, come on. How many of you are going to send me the painting? Okay, you can type me in the chat box. Yes. Great. Okay, done. So I'm teaching you many flavor of activities, for right brain development. What you can do thinking and observation activity. You can make something out of plane. You can do painting and drawing activity. What else you can do? What for the right brain development activity? Any sort of musical activity, playing some instruments, listening to music, singing a song, singing a bhajan, hymen, that would help you for the right brain development activities. Even doing some sort of acting, watching movies, participating in acting or drama, that would also help for the creative development, creative portion of your brain's development, right? There are many such more activities that can be practiced, like, making a rangoli, decoration activity, gifts, house hacks based out of waste. In older days, mother used to knit the sweater, or they used to prepare the cap or the socks or the gifts. How many of you are still having the sweater knit by your mother during her pregnancy when you were in the womb? How many of you are wearing that? Is there anyone? Yes. Yes, yeah, over here, like, I started seeing many mothers' name over here. Whenever you are knitting something, you are preparing something that requires great sense of concentration power. So indirectly, you are developing concentration power of your baby whenever you are practicing some activity. Mother used to do in older days, they used to do that activity. That is why you are this. Your mother had done something in her pregnancy, and result is this. Now, what kind of result do you want? You need to practice like that way. As simple as that. Do you want better version of yourself, or do you want degraded version of yourself? What do you want? Better version, you can type B. Degraded version, then you can type D. Right? Okay, better. Everybody wants better version. So you have to practice these things. Right? So these are the right brain development activities. Okay. Now, third activity I am teaching you today is watching videos for IQ development. Now, as I said, like watching videos, you guys seems happy, like you are allowed to watch OTT content, you can consume anything on the net. No. Which kind of video you are allowed to watch during pregnancy? Because right now, whatever you are watching, your baby is grabbing it. Tomorrow we are going to understand it. Your baby is listening, your baby can understand, and your baby can retain this memory even after birth. This is scientifically proved. So be conscious while watching something during pregnancy. So what kind of video should be useful during pregnancy? Informative, educational, knowledgeable, history-based video, or even comedy video would be fine for stress relief. Right? That kind of video would helpful for the better IQ development. So today we have gone through how many activities? 3 activities: left brain development activities, right brain development activities, and video watching activity. Along with video watching, you can listen some music as well. That is fine. That is totally fine. Right? So we have identified total 12 activities. We are not done. We have identified total 12 activities to be practiced on a daily basis during pregnancy until you deliver. So tomorrow we are going to explore and unveil few more activities. But today we have gone through left brain development activity, and we have been talking since more than 1 hour now. How many of you felt negative, stressed out? How many of you felt, stress or negativity? Anyone? Or what was your feeling? What was your feeling? Okay. Positive, joyful. Nobody, like you guys are not feeling stressed out. Okay, it was interesting. Great. So you enjoyed the session. Why? I have not done anything which is going to reduce the negativity which you are surrounded by right now. Then why you felt more positive, more joyful? Why? What is the reason behind that? Because right now, whatever activities you were doing it for your baby with the consciousness, like you are doing something better for your baby. So whenever you feel negative, start practicing activity for your baby's development. Whenever you are feeling stressed out, start practicing something which is good for you as well as for your baby's better development. Right? Yes. Tomorrow also I'm going to take that point of negativity and fear. Okay. Video is useful for both left and right brain development, but if it is an informative video, then it is ultimately going to helpful for the better IQ. Right? Okay. Yes. Great. So that's it as far as day 1 is concerned. What is the role of husband that we are going to discuss on day 3? Role of husband will be discussed on day 3. Spiritual video would also be good. Okay, great. Even you can invite your husband also to participate in the Garbh Sanskar workshop, because it is the responsibility of both. Husband should be facilitator during pregnancy to make the wife comfortable and to make her practice the Garbh Sanskar activity. So hope you have enjoyed the session. And after completion of session, I am going to share you one link where you can share the feedback as well. Like, how did you like the session? Was it really useful to you or not? Okay. Yes, even though you are in 7th month of pregnancy, 8th month of pregnancy, or 9th month of pregnancy, if you started practicing activities from today, it will have a positive impact, because it is better to be late than never. Always remember this thing, right? So whatever state of pregnancy right now you are in, that is going to be useful. Okay. Yes. So I'm going to share homework. Like what is the homework? Tomorrow's homework is like you are going to make some drawing, coloring, and you are going to share it to us on the admin's number. That is homework number 1. Second homework, I am going to share one amazing video in the group. You know, that video is in Hindi, but English subtitles are also there. So if you do not understand Hindi, then you can read subtitles as well. Just watch that video, and what is the outcome of watching that particular video, you need to share it to us in the group. Not in the group, personally on the admin's number. Personally on the admin's number. So there are 2 homework, and you guys have promised to do it for your for the sake of your baby's better development, right? So that's it as far as day 1 is concerned. Keep smiling. We'll once again meet sharp tomorrow at 2:20 with one amazing video. Once again, I'm gonna play one amazing video before starting of the session. That would be followed by the actual live session. Till then, keep smiling, and we'll pray for your happy and healthy pregnancy. Bye-bye. And yes, towards end and towards beginning, I used to pray. I used to, greet you guys with the happy Garbh Sanskar, just to make you remind that we need to follow the Garbh Sanskar. So the actual greeting that I used to greet is happy Garbh Sanskar to all of you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Till then, keep smiling. Happy Garbh Sanskar. Bye-bye.